UAE, and the company's founder and CEO joins us now. Jon Medved, welcome. Thank you very much for being with us.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
Now, first of all, it's no secret there has been something of a slowdown in tech investment here in Israel this year. Can you explain that for us? What's going on?
Well, look, when the public markets are hurting, tech and the private markets and the venture capital market in particular also feel a bit of the pain. And as tech valuations in public markets have gone down, so have they gone down in the larger tech VC arena. Now, luckily for Israel, it's still incredibly robust, meaning that last year, in 2021, there was $25 billion invested in Israeli venture capital. That's more by several times than all the foreign aid and the charity and the Jewish agency and hospitals combined. It's really the engine that's driving our Israeli economy forward as strongly as it is. And we're very proud that at OurCrowd, we just passed actually a $2 billion threshold. We now manage that much money in a unique way where we manage a platform which includes 220,000 people around the world who are funding primarily Israeli startups. So while things are down a little bit, they're still quite amazing.
Right. Well, congratulations on that milestone. That is an impressive figure indeed. Tell us a bit more about OurCrowd then, because it's about getting individual investors partnered up with companies. Is that right? That's
correct. And look, venture capital has been perhaps the most exciting asset class there is. In terms of returns, it's been wonderful. If you look at some of the smartest asset allocators, like Yale University's endowment, they have actually almost 24% of their endowment in venture capital. And yet the unfortunate truth is that most wealthy people even, or we call accredited investors, in Hebrew you call them kosher investors, mashki'im kshirim, they have no access, right? You can't pick up your phone and call your broker and say, buy me a startup. But you can go to OurCrowd. And at OurCrowd, what we do is we hunt deals in Israel and the world. We diligence them. We lead the negotiations to set prices and terms. And then we invest our own capital. And then we invite the crowd, which is essentially a group of well-positioned, very helpful investors who then can invest from $10,000 on up. They have a choice of either building their own portfolio, company by company, or by investing in funds. And so what you're seeing in the background was what we announced in Abu Dhabi just last week, together with ADIO, which is the Abu Dhabi Investment Office, a huge commitment on both of our parts to further build OurCrowd in Abu Dhabi, both in terms of the venture capital arena there, as well as building a center for development of artificial intelligence applications for financial services.
Right.
So we're very, very committed to this realization of the promise of the Abraham Accords.
Right. Well, I was going to ask you about that, because how would you say that the Abraham Accords and the doors that those agreements opened in terms of getting access to other investment markets has been a game changer for you?
It's been a total game changer for us, and I dare say for the Israeli economy. Right now, trade between the UAE and Israel is up almost tenfold from before the Accords. There have been predictions that it's not just going to be tens of billions of dollars, but hundreds of billions. In fact, one of the ministers in the UAE predicted $1 trillion. It's really extraordinary. But it's not just about investing us over there and UAE bringing investment to us, but it's about building things together. Remember, the Gulf countries are entrepreneurial countries. You look at what they've built, they've done a spectacular job. And what we've got are two entrepreneurial societies, Israel and the Gulf countries, coming together now that the sand curtain is down. And it's really creating fireworks, in a very positive way. And I think other countries are joining. And whether it's already Bahrain or Morocco, and soon, inshallah, the Saudis and others, I think this is the wave of history, which is going to be great, where the Middle East will take its rightful place as a leader, not in strife and conflict, but in people working together for the good of humanity.
Well, yeah, let's hope so. It's a very positive note to end on. And very briefly, you're about to celebrate your 10-year anniversary.
That's correct. So on February 15th, we're going to be hosting again the OurCrowd Global Investor Summit. And this will bring 7,000 people to Jerusalem at Binyanei Ha'uma at the National Convention Center, where they'll be essentially watching Startup Nation in all of its glory. There'll be hundreds of startups from areas such as food tech, where you can actually taste the new artificial protein. There'll be cybersecurity. There'll be mobility. There'll be flying electric cars like the Tesla that you'll park in your home.
Sounds like it's going to be a great event, Jon. I'm really sorry we're out of time.
You're invited. We would love you to come.
We would love to be there. We would absolutely love that. Thank you very much indeed. Great to talk to Jon Medved from OurCrowd.